What's up everybody, this is Doug with Fanatik Bike, and in this video I'm going to be talking about handlebars, specifically carbon handlebars. There's quite a few employees here at Fanatik who are pretty jazzed on their carbon handlebars, so I went around and did a little poll and gathered our top 3 shop favorites, and here they are. There's 3 handlebars in front of me. Now these are all in the same kind of category, same intended use, enduro all mountain, trail category. So these all have a 35 millimeter clamp diameter and they're all 800 millimeters wide. So that'll give it a nice fair comparison. So first off, we have the Tenon Components Bodem C V2. Now Tenet is a local to Bellingham company, started by the homie, Tyler DeShane. Shout out to Tyler. And I actually did a video with Tyler last year where we did a Zoom call and kind of got a little background info on his company, why he started it, what he was doing. So if you're interested in that, check that video out. We'll link it in the corner. So as far as these bars go, when he was designing these, he wanted something that was going to be strong and confidence inspiring and not so much focused on being the lightest weight thing out there. So of all the 3 bars, this is going to be the heaviest, coming in at 256 grams. And that's still pretty light, compared to aluminum handlebars, which are generally in the 310 to 350 gram range. These are going to be laterally stiff but vertically compliant, essentially meaning when you're turning, you're not going to flex your bars super hard, but when you're actually riding and putting pressure downwards, they're going to be a little bit more compliant and kind of help reduce arm pump, things like that, which I think is a nice touch. Speaking of nice touches, I know you all love decals, freaks and deeks as I call it. So Tyler included 4 sets of decals in the box that you can place on your bars, get all matchy-matchy, and to sweeten the deal, he's got a decal file on his website, so you can download the file, and if you have access to a die cutter, you can customize your own Tenet decals, make them look whatever color you want. You can do like skin color if you want, which is super weird, but if you want to do that, you can do that. So maybe we'll see some skin colored Tenet bars out there. So check these out. They come in 2 different rises, a 25 and a 35 millimeter, and they're going to be $149. Next up, we have the Deity Skywire. Now, Deity is a household name in the industry. They have a stacked team of riders, riders like Kurt Voorhees, Tyler McCall, Brendan Fairclough, absolute legends. So those guys are riding for Deity. I'm sure Deity's making some rad stuff. So here is their Skywire handlebar. There's a few things Deity did to this to make it kind of stand out from the rest. One of them being they have this textured clamp area as well as a textured area where your grips are, just to prevent your grips or your stem from slipping and under any hard, torquing. So that's a pretty nice touch. And they also offer these in a ton of different colors. And again, I know everybody loves to get matchy-matchy, so you can pick your favorite flavor and look super sweet. This bar is offered in 2 different rises, 15 and 25 millimeter, and this is going to be $169.99. And this is actually the lightest bar in the bunch. This is 208 grams, so light and strong, killer combo. Next up, from OneUp Components, our neighbors to the north up in Squamish, BC. Shout out to all our Canadian friends. We love you, we miss you, and we hope to see you soon. And we love your trails. So this is the OneUp Carbon Bar. Now, OneUp did something really unique with this bar that I think makes them stand out from pretty much all the other carbon bars in the market. Again, 35 millimeter clamp diameter, but they wanted to give you the feel of a 31/8 bar, which is generally a little bit more compliant. So with this bar, they have actually the narrowest clamp area, which is going to be the stiffest part of your handlebar anyways, and it actually tapers off to a more oval and flatted shape here, just again to give you a more compliant feel when you're putting pressure down and riding through rough terrain. And again, you still have your standard 22.2 millimeter diameter for your grips to go over. So I think that's really sweet. It's kind of a unique shape, and I actually think this is one of the best looking carbon bars on the market due to that shape. Now, decals, again, OneUp offers decals that you can get for these bars. I prefer the sleek black look, but again, like I said, matchy-matchy, everyone loves it. So you can do that. These are gonna come in at $139.50, and they're offered in 2 different rises, a 20 millimeter and a 35 millimeter option. Now, Obviously on all these, if you want to cut them down, they have nice little hash marks in 10mm increments, just so you can get your measuring dialed and not screw that up, because that would be unfortunate. Now, like I said, if you're shopping for bars, you can kind of pick your priorities. These are 3 really awesome carbon handlebars, and I'd be actually really curious to try them. I've never ridden a carbon handlebar, but now that I'm hearing that they're making these things a little bit more compliant and a little bit more flexy, kind of piques my interest a little bit, because as a really light guy who's not a super aggressive rider, you know, I'm generally not flexing super hard. So if you want to pick up any of these handlebars, we have them all on our website in a variety of colors in the Deity bar. And again, you can get your decals for the Tenet and the OneUp bars. Check those out. If you're building up a bike in our bike builder, you can find all of these in our bike builder as well. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at sales@fanatikbike.com, and either Rich or Joseph will get you all set up. So thanks again for watching. It's Saturday. I'm gonna go home, maybe go for a bike ride, and I'll see you guys next time.